Now that we understand how to view a world, the first step towards establishing our colony is selecting a good landing site for our initial group of settlers. You'll note that I've paused the game here by clicking on this pause play button. I'll do this a few times throughout the tutorial, and it's just a useful thing that you can do in order to halt the action so that you can assess a situation, take a detailed look at what's going on, and issue all sorts of orders without the world clock ticking on the whole time. To select a good landing site, you'll want to click on this View World Map button that looks like a globe, and this will bring up a view of the entire world. If you click on the map, it'll show you all sorts of information about different regions present. You can see the region name, the dominant biome there, the resources that are present, and all sorts of other things. You can see more information in this view by switching the view type to elevation, cloud cover. You can see the current weather, but we'll stay on the biome view to pick out our ideal spot. Having taken a look at this world before, the Prairie of Signs and Wonders is a good choice as it contains all sorts of resources that we'll need to establish our colony later. Once you've clicked on the Prairie of Signs and Wonders, select Warp to Selected Zone, and this will take you to the middle of this region. Now, if you click on the Inspect Tile tool here that looks like a magnifying glass, you can then click anything in the world and see a bunch of additional information about it. So you can see what these plants are, you can see the makeup of the ground, you can see the tile coverings in all of these locations. You can also use the W, A, S, and D keys to scroll around the world, or the arrow keys if you prefer. Normally it's advantageous to select a landing site that's in between two different ecoregions, and so I'm going to pick a spot that is between this region of dry forest to the north and prairie to the south. Once you see the spot that looks like this, you'll want to click on the Select Embarkation Site tool. It's the button that looks like a spaceship, and this will show you a footprint of where your initial landing site will be. Once you've picked out a good spot to land, simply click the left mouse button once, and once you unpause the game, you'll see that a ship has appeared with your initial group of colonists on. If you remember the view controls from the previous tutorial, you can select the View Interiors button, and you can see that your ship has a number of colonists inside. If you click the Select Elevation button, you can see that the ship is moving down in Z levels, descending from the top of the sky until it lands at this initial site. Your colonists will make their way out of the ship will return back to space, and you'll be ready to start issuing orders to get your colony built.